Mama?
This is how I hear of my daughter's engagement. You hide out in your room all day. And you let me read about it in Whistledown.
I did not much feel like announcing the happy news to you.
Happy? Is that what you think this is?
What else could it be? I am to be married.
Lord Dabbling was a reasonable match. A reach, to be sure, but with all his eccentricities, it was a secure match. And you've thrown that away to play out what? A fancy on the neighbour boy, who happens to be the most desired man of the season.
I do not think it's unreasonable. Colin cares for me.
Has he told you that he loves you?
Not in those exact words.
Penelope. Do you not remember how the Bridgertons treated us like dogs when Marina's scheme was uncovered? And now you've been out till all hours of the night with no chaperone, and then you traipse in this morning with news of an engagement to the very same Bridgerton boy, using Lord knows what wiles to entrap him.
Excuse me.
Mr. Bridgerton is here.
Mr. Bridgerton, what an unexpected delight.
I will not be staying long, but since we are all speaking so freely...
That was not meant for your ears.
I am still speaking. Your daughter did not entrap me. I proposed to her out of love, nothing less. And were you not so narrowly concerned over your own standing, you might see that Penelope is the most eligible amongst you. In the future, I advise you not to sully our Bridgerton name by suggesting otherwise.
This is the pollen season, right? So I like this clip for multiple reasons, right? So the way we got to this particular scene is in the end of episode 4, which is the carriage scene, which everyone knows about, and it's a very popular scene in the books. So how we got there was at the end of the last ball. Penelope was about to get proposed to by Lord Dabbling. Colin found out. He said, I can't let you do it, X, Y, and Z. Lord Dabbling saw them talking, found out that she possibly had feelings for Colin, and then he pretty much told her, I cannot be married to someone whose infatuation is elsewhere, right? So, or feelings they are elsewhere. So he kind of just left her, and we haven't seen him since that episode. So she's upset. She goes off and starts to ride home. At this point, people think she's a spinster. Colin leaves that ball, chases her down, gets into the carriage, and then he pours out his heart saying that he wants to be more than friends, X, Y, and Z. She made it seem like, but we were friends. Like she wasn't gonna, like she didn't like this guy, right? Then they get into a whole make-out session, and then things escalate. He almost takes her innocence. So now, at the end of that, he asks, are you going to marry me or not? Very romantic, by the way. So this is how we get to this particular scene here with Lady Featherington. So Penelope, she's always treated like a black sheep, like she's an outcast. And the whole Featherington family as well. I believe they are new money when it comes to being into the Tom. So when Colin stood up for her, that was like, oh, you knew he was getting some. Well, in my mind, I knew, oh, he's getting some just because of that, because how he stood up to the mother. And the mom treats Penelope like crap since season 1 up to season 3. So, but the key for me when it comes to this particular scene, if your spouse is being treated or talked about any certain way, you stand up for your spouse. It don't matter if you're speaking to your spouse's mother, father, whomever, right? You stand up to them, put your foot down, let them know, hey, you're not going to speak to my wife, my husband in this manner. But yeah, that was one of the best scenes in season 3.
Look, here's all I have to say about Bridgerton, okay? Here's what I'm realizing. Because we commented on Simon and Daphne, and they have a scene where they just can't tell each other how they feel. And now this is the same thing, okay? The mom asked her, hey, did he say he loved you? The daughter said, not in those words. Like, there's no other words. It's 3 words. I'll even give you 2. Either I love you or love you. Either one. But he didn't even say those up until he came and got in mom's face all of a sudden. That's what he wanted to hook up. That's what I'm getting out of Bridgerton. Nobody says how they feel. What's going on here in this era? They just can't say it. And I guess, as Jay said, Colin got fresh and almost took something. And then, out of the blue, okay, hey, you gonna marry me? Colin asked her. I don't know what's going on in this Bridgerton world, okay? Just speak your mind. I think it'd be a lot easier. But I guess we need this kind of mystery to move along the plot line. I mean, writers of Bridgerton, what's going on? Why can't we just be forthright and say how we feel? Are we trying to drag this series on for as long as you can? Do you really need that paycheck so badly? And I guess I don't blame you if you do, but Jesus, man, nobody can say how they feel? Come on, Simon, Daphne, now Colin, and I don't remember her name. Just say it. That's what I'm getting out of this. What I do like, though, is when somebody does get fresh and they get caught, and automatically, all right, you either get married or you're going to have a duel with me. I do like that, writer, so I don't want to end on a bad note. I'll give that to you.